Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? So I'm just putting my phones on silent before we get disturbed. It's that time of the evening. As you guys know, I follow a lot of YouTubers from South Africa, Nigeria, Kenya, Namibia, as well Zimbabwe. Yeah, we're still on that. US, Canada, and the UK. I think I do follow as well Australians. Maybe maybe four Australians that I do subscribe to their channels. So around this time of the evening, literally, my phone will be like, "Boo, doo, doo, boo, 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 boo." Why? Because the people that I follow or subscribe to, they are busy uploading videos. And so usually before I fall asleep, I usually go back and I start watching as many that I can. But on Sundays, it's where I have all the time because I'm cleaning, I'm cooking, and I'm listening podcast style while I'm doing all that stuff. I go to my barber with the earphones on and continuing listening, including vlogs that I uploaded on Sunday here in South Africa. All my favorite vloggers like Nazi Bay, like before Sis Tandy used to upload on a Sunday. Now she's going into the podcast scene, which is something I am so excited about. Which it's something that I want to talk about in one of my live streams. Maybe I should talk about it today. Yeah, these are my notes, guys. These are my scripts, if you may. So yeah, Sundays is like busy from the time I get up at 5 on a Sunday, sometimes at 3 if I have videos to film, all the way till maybe like 1 in the morning on Monday. And then I'll be done with everybody's vlogs. I'll be done with other people's videos, and then I can sleep in peace. But during the course of the week, around this time, like people are uploading, and my phones will just be bleeping through and through. So I have to put them on silent because we are going live here. Today, oh my God, today we are celebrating episode 7. This is technically it's day 8, but you guys already know what I did on the first. So, well, we're just gonna have to go with episode 7. And this is a big celebration because a week into us going live, y'all. And I must tell you guys that none of my videos on this platform would hit 100 views. And ever since I started the lives, my replays they hit 100 views, and I'm like, and right now others are at 120, 136. I'm like, why haven't I gone live all this time? Because I always advise people who have issues with their watch. In fact, not what, yeah, it's the watch time. That their watch time is decreasing, and then I have to give them advice. Number one is because your 365 days expired. After 365 days that YouTube gives you for the 4,000 hours of watch time, your hours begin to deplete every 48 hours. Some people every 72 hours, others every 48 hours. And it wipes a whopping 11 hours in that 48 hours. So, in order for you not to lose 11 hours in that 48 hours, what you need to do is, I say, increase the frequency of your upload. If you are uploading once, try twice or 3 times. Me, I go the magic number of 3 a week and then go live 3 times a week. That's what I would say, and that is going to help your channel not to lose any more watch time. In fact, it will stop the decrease maybe for like 2 3 days, and then if you are consistent, then it starts increasing your watch time depending on the strategy that you are going to be using, whether you are going live for an hour, 2 hour, 30 minutes, or whatever the case might be. It's up to you and your capabilities and the time that you have. Because in most cases, people are like, I don't have time, which is understandable. We are all busy. We live very busy lives. But if you still want to be a YouTuber, that is why it is said, this is a fact, guys. There are at least 100 million YouTube channels that were created in the beginning of this month. 100 million. And guess how many makes it? Just take a wild guess. 1%. of that 1 million or 100 million. 1% make it. The reason why 1% make it is because they managed to get the 1,000 hours of watch time. I mean, the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. And they joined the YouTube Partner Program, meaning now they are monetized. And then the rest, 999, whatnot, not failed for variety of reasons. Others gave up because they saw the views were not viewing. Others gave up because they did reach the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 hours of watch time, but they violated YouTube policies or Google AdSense policies and they got rejected and they are invited to come back 30 days later. Obviously, you have to go fix the situation on your channel that made them not to accept you. Others, maybe they were inconsistent. It's just a variety of reasons why the 99% did not make it. So think about it. You started a YouTube channel with 900, no, is it 999,000 people? Here's the math of my own. But you get the issue that I'm trying to say. And then if you made it to that subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, or you are on your way, you're one of the 1%. Think about that. You are one of the 1%. Let me greet you guys as you come along in the live chat. Casey, how are you? Hello, business partner. What's up, business partner? Then we have Princess. Hey, business partners. What's up, Princess? It's good to see you. Casey, say hi, Princess. Princess, love, love, love. Casey, they are so good. I'm really considering doing lives as well. We see the growth. Hmm. It looks like the lives algorithm is loose. I mean, if you are not going live, I don't know what you are doing. I keep banging myself with my knuckles against my head, like, why haven't you gone live? It's doing great. I mean, I saw another YouTuber who ordinarily does not go live, and she got 600 views. Ordinarily, her videos on her like the on the regular YouTube, her views will be like 250, 300. But then one live, less than 24 hours, she was at 600 and I think 35 when I saw. Maybe now she's already hit 1,000 views. And I'm like, yeah, I need to look at this a little bit deeper because it sounds and looks like the YouTube live algorithm is loose. I wonder why. I think maybe the reason why it's loose is because not many people are going live. And so it's relaxed. It's not like the regular, the one that we're all fighting to favor us, grow our channels, monetize, and make us money. It's not like that one at all. Even the shorts algorithm is not as loose as that of the lives. But I'm looking into it. I'm looking to it because I'm looking at my views. I'm like, wow, in less than 24 hours, I already hit 100 views. I have never on this channel. The 100 is gradual over weeks and months and all. But me, in less than 24 hours, I make 100 views. So there's something going on with the lives algorithm. Somebody said, no, the YouTube, I saw it was a DM on Instagram. Like, no, this is incorrect information you're giving people about the live algorithm and the long form video algorithm. I'm like, bro, go to YouTube. You will see that every activity, Shorts has its own algorithm. Are you going to argue that as well? Are you going to, no, I know the short. I'm like, if you know the Short also has its own algorithm, why won't lives have their own algorithm? Why the what do you call the community tab does not have its own algorithm? Why do you only recognize shorts and the regular video ones? Every activity has its own algorithm. The fact that I'm sitting here right now and I have a live, the algorithm for the live is making sure that I'm not going to be playing what do you call this what do you call that thing? Popular music. It's going to make sure that I'm not going to say things that are controversial. It's going to make sure that I'm not talking politics. It's going to make sure that I am not uh, in the background, I got like art that are copyrighted. My face, it's studying it, and my glasses, my everything to make sure that I'm a real human being. I am not a robot. As I speak, that's what the algorithm is doing. And as I speak, guess what is also happening in the background? Typing every word that I am saying. That is why when you click after the replay, you are able to read subtitles of what I've been saying. That's the algorithm for the live. That's like what the ordinary videos has its own, and shorts has its own, etc. and so on. So I am not misleading you in anything. Now, the only question that I'm asking myself is the Google AdSense. Does it pay the same as if, the same as a regular video? Let's say I'm talking about finances, or I'm talking about business, or it's entertainment. Is the niche the same? Does it? I don't know. That those are the things that I'm trying, because I was not paying attention to lives, guys. Honestly speaking, all my focus was on regular videos, and I see also I have not touched much on shorts. The reason why I haven't touched much on shorts is because there's a controversy going on. It's like niche, don't niche, niche, don't niche. Go and do a short, don't do short, do short, don't do shorts. So usually I don't like being part of that type of debate until it dies down, and then because of what I've observed and also studied, and then I will tell you what to do. As a matter of fact, I will encourage you, especially when you are a new YouTuber, to grow your channel via shorts. I know there are two different audiences that you are going to get, but I'm telling you, shorts will get you to that 1,000 subscribers quick. Get to 1,000 subscribers quick, then you just have to work the 4,000 hours of watch time with your regular videos. Don't just upload shorts and don't upload regular video. Your regular videos as a newbie, I would say they must not be any longer than 5 minutes. Do like 5 to 8 minute videos. That way you have audience retention. The algorithm does see that, oh, okay, people watch the video in full. And at the same time, you are growing the subscriber count using shorts. You see the strategy there. So now people are worried that, oh, my shorts subscribers don't watch my long form videos. No, you're being short sighted. Use shorts to grow the 2,000 subscribers, and just keep loading shorts. They will have their own, of course, views. At some point, I think I heard somebody who says that they have very close relations with somebody who works at YouTube. They are busy working out the amount of money that they should attach to shorts, almost like how TikTok pays back in the day. So instead of earning in cents, we might actually earn in dollars, and also there might be niches as well that are going to you're going to get paid according to topics and niches and things like that. I don't know how true that is, but the grapevine does talk, and usually when the grapevine start talking, definitely something is happening in the background. It's just that they are trying to figure it out. So don't abandon shorts because somebody said, this thing, it's giving me two different. No, where you as a new YouTuber use it to get to the 1,000 subscribers, but don't forget to also upload regular videos. And like I said, when you're new, 3 to 5 minutes or 5 minutes to 8 minute videos. That way you have a good audience retention on whatever it is, that niche that you decide to go on. Just 3 minutes. Once you are monetized, then you increase because now you need mid-roll ads to make good money. I don't know if you get the strategy here. So don't abandon shorts. Don't abandon shorts at all because they will help you grow your channel. Anyways, guys, let me continue with the live chat and then we get to today's business. Where were we? Casey, okay, was talking about also going live or considering going live. I am African. What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? Hello, brother. I'm so sorry, guys. Hello, brother. Good to see you again. Good to see you so much. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Then we have gardening with Betty K. Dumelang business partners. How are you doing, Betty K? It's good to have you here. in the morning, I did see a snippet of your live. I was actually headed to a meeting, so I was watching you. When I got in, I had to switch off. Your morning lives, honestly speaking. Then we have Princess says, "Hey, sis Betty. Betty, what's up?" Pumzile saying, "Hey, client sis, what's up, Pumzile? Good to see you here. Thank you so much." So, guys, yesterday I left you with what was the topic again? I forgot. No, the easiest passive income streams that you can pursue, and I gave you all those ideas that you can pursue. And I saw a lot of y'all coming through on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, I am Clancis underscore Dumakute. I do respond to your DMs. I may not respond immediately. I may respond a day, 2 or 3 later. Just know that I will respond. And I have responded to some regarding the topic of yesterday, and I was able to direct them in a proper direction. Not that what I was saying was not proper, it's proper. It's just that they just needed some clarifications here and there and stuff like that. I even saw somebody, I saw not somebody actually, a couple of people who took an interest in my last point that I said, rent a friend. So if you are interested in Rent a Friend, there is a website I'm going to give you right now. It's www.rentafriend.com. Now, with rentafriend.com is quite popular, I must warn you. Because it's so popular, it opens and closes. What do I mean by that? If they need agents like people like yourself, they will open the applications. And if they have enough applications, then maybe they have the right people, and then they will close it. So sometimes you will go in there and you'll be like, okay, where's the icon where I can press to apply? If you don't find it, that means it's closed. But keep an eye on it every day. Go there and check if it's not open, where it's going to say rent a friend applications or something like that. It pays $50 an hour. So you can have as many clients as you want per day sitting at home in the comfort of your own home and just texting away with somebody who's lonely on the other side. I can tell you, as a person who is a loner, sometimes you want human interaction. It's just for me, I'm a loner, but I'm not alone, if you know what I mean. I enjoy my time by myself. There's a difference being lonely and miserable because you don't have the tools, or maybe you miss the tools of making friends in the real world. With me, I've always had friends since. It's just that something did happen along the way, and I distrusted people thereafter. Yes, the first maybe 15 years was very lonely, crying every single day. But now, as an older person, I enjoy my own company. I am by myself. I do have social anxiety. Do I ever feel like I want to talk to people? No. Because one thing I've noticed about people, they will disappoint you. They may not hurt you, but they will disappoint you. And I was in a situation some few weeks ago about we were going somewhere and it was cold that particular morning, and we made time, like we're gonna meet here and then proceed. Tell me why I'm sitting 3 hours at a train station, and this person that who was supposed to be there on time is coming to me 3 hours later. The entire morning cold finished on me, and I'm like, this is the reason why I don't deal with people. This is the very reason. So now there are people who actually do feel alone, and then they are willing to pay money for somebody out there to talk to them. So that's why they have these agencies called Rent a Friend. There's a variety of these websites. I will, if I remember, I will link them in the description box of this live stream. But the one that I'm going to give you, I don't know if they are open. Please go check them out. It's called rentafriend.com. That's the website. Because yeah, you guys took an interest in that in that one. I get it. It's not that tough. It's absolutely not. It's probably the easiest, and you can make a lot of money in just one day. Imagine if you're picking up 4 people in a day. That's $200. Multiply that by 19. How much is that? Almost 4,000 rand, 5,000 rand a day. So you're welcome. You're welcome. So the other one that people took an interest in was affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing, it needs it needs you to have a platform or platforms, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, what else that is out there, X. If you got those platforms, then you are in line of making money with your affiliate links. So it's not only exclusive to you having a YouTube channel and embedding your links on your description box on your YouTube channel. You can do that with TikTok. That is why when you're watching a TikTok and you hear a popular TikToker will say, "Hey, the link to this product that they're promoting is in the description box." That is the affiliate link. If you purchase, they get a commission, right? So let's talk about the realistic side hustles. They are very, for me, I would say these side hustles, they are realistic. Like, for example, my first one, you can imagine what I'm going to say, right? I did mention it in the passive income topic. Now I'm going to mention it again. And I said to you guys, I will always mention this one because it's the best form of side hustle and it's realistic for all of us. I mean, the other day you were hearing us talking about how much we make. We have not given you a full picture of how much exactly we make on YouTube, but I saw some of y'all were like, "Whoa, this is real money." I mean, when you almost earn 30,000 rand a month every month, can you imagine? Can you just imagine that is full-time living? But of course, it comes with hard work. It doesn't just fall from the sky. You have to create videos. You have to upload these videos. Come up with an idea. And again, sometimes you upload 3 times a day, 4 times a day. All depend on your financial goal for the month. So I can decide like, oh, okay, I saw something that I liked, but it's 50,000 rand. So I know now because I have 3 YouTube channels what I need to do to get to that money and then get this thing that I want. Can you imagine what a life that is? Where you just decide instead of like budgeting from the salary that you are earning, you know that oh, I need this. And if you want a car, you know that okay, if I upload 4 times a day and I know that the niche pays maybe $9 per 1,000 views, YouTube takes its 45%, I'm left with about $6.65 or something like that. Now I need to make sure that I get a topic that people will watch. And boom, you get the first payment of your car or even a whole half of a deposit of the car. That's what YouTubers are doing right now. So I'm going to introduce to you YouTube. If you are a YouTuber, because most of you here are YouTubers, you're on the right track. This is a realistic side hustle. Because if you are employed like myself, YouTube for me is a side hustle because I have a 9 to 5. I just came back right now from my 9 to 5 and then I'm here now. I understand that once this channel has gotten its 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time or 10 million YouTube Shorts views in the 90 days, in the past 90 days, and I make money, that's extra cash that goes into my savings for whatever I'm going to do whenever. And then I have my salary that pays my bills and all the stuff, the ordinary stuff that I've always done before I started YouTube. But it's a side hustle. For somebody else, it could be a supplementary to their salaries, right? So that is why I am a fan, especially if you are sitting at home for whatever circumstances that may be. I do encourage housewives or stay-at-home moms to have their own YouTube channels and basically show us your daily life as a housewife or a stay-at-home mom. That's content on its own. It's just that don't show your children. Talk about motherhood. What are you doing? You can talk about your kids without us seeing your kids. We're just following your routine as a mother. What is it that you do? What time you wake up? What time you go to sleep at the end of the day? That's content. And then you're able to supplement your family income. There are so many women in the US that do this. and they will tell you this is my husband's salary, this is how much he makes a month, and then this is the supplementary salary that I get from YouTube. This is how much it makes. Sometimes, in most cases, the wife makes more money than the husband. You'll find that the husband makes about $5,000 a month. She makes $15,000 a month. They have now combined $20,000. And now they are able to do other things that they would not have ordinarily done if the husband was just bringing that $5,000 home. They take nice vacations. They're able to save up for cruises with the they're able to do so many things. That is why I encourage the this realistic side hustle called YouTube. Have a YouTube channel. If you're a stay-at-home person, you can put in a second one. You just have to think about what topics you are going to incorporate. And the second one, you don't have to put too much of your energy into it. You don't have to. Maybe 3 minute videos or 5 minute videos. You don't have to go in as you would go with your main channel. But make sure that the second channel you consistently upload as well. Who knows? It might blow up faster than your ordinary one. I mean your main channel, right? So let's go to the second side hustle that is realistic. This one will need you to have a skill or the profession itself. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. This is not finishing yet. This is online teaching and tutoring. So if you have a set of skill or you are a teacher, and teaching, by the way, guys, does not necessarily mean you went to teachers school and then you got yourself a degree and you taught in high school or primary school or university. No, it could be a skill that you acquired, whether that is mechanic, electrician, plumbing. It could be absolutely anything. You would not have not necessarily went to school for it, but maybe you possess a certain skill. And then there are other people. For like I said, I don't know when was it. I said it looks like the concept of going to university at some point is going to die. Why? Because young people these days, all they want is one thing: is skill. If it's construction, they want to go and learn how to mix cement. They want to learn how to build a skyscraper. What science goes into that? They want to learn how to lay bricks. And then once they learn all that stuff, guess what they do? They open their own companies. If they don't open their own companies, they create an entire digital course on construction. And without making what is dirtying their hands with any cement or anything like that, they make millions of US dollars from the cause that they've put together because they learned that on the field instead of going to university where they're going to learn all the dynamics and the tricks and the trade, all that stuff. They just learn on the job and put a course on that, and boom, they make money. So that is why I feel like that concept at some point is definitely going to kind of like dwindle off and things like that. So, online teaching and tutoring. If you are a math teacher or a science teacher, or you are a lecturer of law or a lecturer of human anatomy, make sure that you are in that field. You're not taking chances because these are people's lives. Excuse me. And the best thing about online teaching and tutoring, you could be here in South Africa and you have an entire class of future doctors in Boston, and then you are able to tutor them human anatomy. You never met these people, and then you take your $150 an hour that you charge. Every day you are doing that and getting $150 every single day tutoring. Or sometimes you may have a parent who will come across you use okay, I'll give you guys the resources where you can find these opportunities. There are websites that I have on this side of my page. This side is the side hustle, this side is all the resources I'm going to put them in the description box or link them in the description box. If this is something that you would like to do, you go there, click, get into the website, look around, apply if you want to apply, and then you'll be allocated clients, or is it clients they're called, or students, whatever the case is. So you can do that sitting here at home. I know a lot of people. I almost did it during Kovovo, but I got caught by Kovovo. Just when I was accepted, I got caught by Kovovo. Kovovo. I was going to teach in China, English. I was going to teach English in China. Yeah. Where did I find these opportunities? Because I also used to watch YouTube videos about this. And I was like, oh, I know English. Come on. I'm a coconut after all. And then I made an application. I was accepted. And I was going to teach kids in China, English. I was even accepted through the other one as well, teach English in South Korea. So Kovovo caught me, once you have Kovovo, it sits right here. And your voice, your voice box, any pipe that is here, all you needed it to do is to fetch you oxygen. Sometimes the oxygen was your enemy as well. If it caught you, you would know what I'm talking about. It's either you were by the oxygen, or you were because of the water filled up and drowning your lungs. So yeah, so I couldn't. I was missing out on $150 a day. So eventually, I had forgotten about it. I survived this thing, and I was like, okay, I think I'll go back to my YouTube channel. I went back to building my YouTube channel. So if you are interested and you believe that you can do this, you can go to like the resources, but I can read them out for you. You can go to my tutors.co.uk. You can go to varsitytutors.com. You can go to tutor.com. You can go to tutorful.co.uk, and you can also do udemy.com. Udemy spelled Udemy, udemy.com. Those are, but anyways, I'm gonna link the resources like I said. All legit, guys. All legit. I will never bring you something that is not legit. Okay, then let's move on. This one as well needs, if you're a YouTuber who has acquired the skill, I'm one of those people, but not now, not now. But editing is a nightmare to many YouTubers. And some YouTubers with money, they are willing to hire a video editor to edit the videos, provided that you are able to pay them what they charge. Sometimes they will charge per hour. Sometimes they will charge per the entire project, the video. So if you have an hour long video, they will tell you how much they charge either per minute or per 30 minutes or per hour, and whatever the case might be. Sometimes they will say, no, I charge per the entire project. So meaning after you film the video, you just send the entire video to the editor. So editing are required, but the more people become YouTubers, the more they are looking for people to edit videos. If you went to film school, then let me tell you, you are sitting on gold mine. You are sitting on a gold mine. If you have any experience in video editing, you are sitting on a gold mine. And you can list your skill on a website called Fiverr, Fiverr.com. You can list yourself there. Trust and believe me, you're not going to stay there too long without being contacted either by a big YouTuber or a YouTuber just to say, you know what, I can't do this. Because there are times any YouTuber that is here will tell you, oh my gosh, I enjoy filming, I enjoy researching, I enjoy all the stuff that I do on my videos, but editing is a nightmare. It's true. It is a nightmare. It's like a path. There are now YouTubers who say, okay, if I can just talk and I don't have to edit. The only thing I'll edit is the beginning where I'm setting up and the part where I'm exiting. Just that. It's not easy because it is a toughie to edit videos. So this is a real side hustle video editor. If you're a video editor, that is something you need to pursue. Even as a YouTuber yourself, and you've become so good at editing, then you can offer that acquired skill and make yourself money. Fiverr.com, and the other one is freelancer.com. Those are the two websites that are quite popular, and you get listed there, get people to the clients that you would have assisted, get them to rate you and leave some testimonies or testimonials about your work. And they basically the more stars that you are rated, the more, of course, credible you are, and the more a YouTuber will be comfortable to hire you as the editor. Okay. Then let's go to the fourth one. This one, I will tell you a story of this one, and this one it breaks my heart a little bit. It does because I sent away a lot of money. Not only did I send away money, but I sent away a international trip where I will be provided with accommodation, transportation, food, entertainment, and all that stuff because the company was not based in South Africa. This one is social media management. Now, of course, like I said, you never know who's watching your YouTube videos. You will never know who's watching your YouTube videos. And the person that could be watching your YouTube videos could be a CEO of some conglomerate or a solopreneur who wants the presence or social media presence to be enhanced. And then they come to you because they watch your videos. I mean, I do what I do here on this channel. I talk about building a YouTube channel. I talk about how to grow the channel. I talk about all these sort of things, and they wanted me to come and do exactly that to the YouTube channels. I mean, the YouTube channel, the Instagram, the TikTok, their Instagram, and all of that stuff. And they were going to pay me handsomely. I'm telling you, it was put like that, bam, the amount that I will be paid. But because number one, I have my own 9 to 5, I've got projects that I have invested in. There was no way that I was gonna hop on a plane off to Dubai for a year to build a what do you call this, a social media presence for these entrepreneur. But at the same time, I'm like, oh gosh, ish, you know. Again, because you never know who watches you, right? That is why your presence as well with your own YouTube channel. I'm gonna go back to the YouTube channel. That is why your presence and how you do things is what get people saying, I like this person. Let me see how I can contact them and then negotiate something with them. Sometimes it will be a brand. Sometimes it will be a brand that wants to send you products for you to review them on your YouTube channel. Sometimes they'll say review, will pay you X amount of money, or sometimes they'll say please review without giving you anything. Please, whatever you do, go review. You are building yourself a relationship with that brand. Someday, when they have the budget, you'll be the first person they will consider as the ambassador or collaborator or whatever the case might be. And that's where you will start making the real money. So other stuff as well that you probably do might be same thing that I do here. Get invited by some multi-millionaire solopreneur who says, "Hey, listen, please grow my media presence." Now the thing is, you have to be physically there because they do things on site, and so you need to take pictures, videos, and need to write blogs and all that stuff that they wanted the works. I'm talking the works, and it was paying not just 1 million rand, two, three, four, five, or six. So I was like, oh my day. I love my 9 to 5. I really do. And I am invested in a lot of my work. And I was like, maybe if you can hold off until they're like, no, I need to do this now. So I had to pass that opportunity to somebody else who is also a YouTuber. That's what I had to do. You see why it's important as a YouTuber, do not make yourselves enemies of other content creators, because you could actually make a lot of money through each other. Okay, so I just that's the tip. So yeah, social media management, it could be yourself in your community. You can go to a solopreneur or an entrepreneur and say, hey, listen, I can grow your media presence or social media presence on all the social media platforms. All I need from you is then you just pitch a plan to this entrepreneur. And many entrepreneurs, they do want this presence. And if you are good at it, then they will hire you. And then you charge them whatever you will negotiate. Or you can walk into a company that you do not see on social media, or maybe you do see on social media, but their social media presence is not make sure. And then you can go and pitch to them and say, I can grow your media presence so that you can have a better communication between yourselves and your customers, or between yourselves and your clients. You can go to a law firm. I don't see lots of law firms on social media. You can literally go to a law firm and say, I want to promote your presence on the socials. Political parties is only now they are beginning. I was approached by a political party to do the social media for the elections. I was like, nah, I don't do politics. I don't do politics. So you can get approached by a politician or political parties to say, hey, can you run our social media for whatever campaign that they are on? So social media marketing is lucrative. It's not saturated as yet, but I do foresee it saturating at some point, particularly here in South Africa. It may be saturated elsewhere in the world, mostly like in your first world countries. I think there is saturated, but in Africa, you can literally go to Dangote in Nigeria and say, I don't see your media presence, sir. Can I? Right now, SAA is back in the air, but the social media manager sucks at the job of social. I'm being honest. I'm being honest. Sucks. How do you resell South African Airways to the world when the social media sucks the way it does? You can pitch to them and say, I can make sure that South African Airways goes back to its glory days by me promoting you on social media. And then you get this big chunk of money for that project. It could be your project for a year or your project for X number of years. It will depend on what you are negotiating with South African Airways. So I hope you're getting the idea of what I'm talking about being a social media manager. It's a lucrative business that you can run, a side hustle even. You can be doing your other job, but this side making sure that you are putting together a social media presence for whomever you are working for, right? Then let's go to the fifth one, side hustle that you can do. This one, I like it. I like it because you don't have to leave your home at all. You can work at the coffee shop. You can work while you are busy at the beach, basking under the sun. You can do this job absolutely anywhere you want to. Virtual assistants. Have you ever heard of virtual assistants? Some people are virtual, that you can be a virtual assistant to a solopreneur or an entrepreneur or a group of entrepreneurs. Just making sure that you run their diaries, you book their flights, their accommodation and transportation, that their dry cleaning is well taken care of, or you organize their Uber, whatever the case is, you're sitting at home doing all of that as a virtual assistant. You don't have to meet this guy or this woman. All you do is make sure that their diaries are on point and they attend all their meetings, etc., and so on, in the comfort of your own home or at a coffee shop. And you don't work the entire day. Maybe you're working for 3 or 4 hours. And guess how much you can earn out of that? Anything between $15 an hour all the way to $150 an hour. The reason why I say $15 is because if you are a newbie, like you just entered into this, You learn on the job versus somebody who has always been a PA of a CEO or some executive in some big company. They know all the ins and outs of administration and making sure things run smoothly. They are the ones that charge over $50, like $150 an hour. So you need to also be honest as well that, okay, I know I've not done this. I mean, what's so difficult in running a diary? What's so difficult in answering emails? What's so difficult in managing emails? And excuse me, maybe even managing their social media platforms, which you can charge extra for that. So virtual assistants is also something. I think I also do foresee saturation in this field, but in Africa, it's not something that I hear about a lot. I hear about it a lot in other parts of the world, particularly first world countries. So meaning that as a South African sitting here and then you're a virtual assistant, you'll always be making money because even these executives, they do talk about their employees, and word of mouth will quickly, your name will just be running around these executives in the first world countries. Who knows, they might even give you a tip. Well, in most cases, first world country people, they like giving tips or they do tip, and then you might actually make far more than $15 or $150. So if you've been a PA before, a receptionist or yeah, a PA, then definitely this is something that I think you can pursue and make yourself money. And you can have more than one executive that you are working for. You could literally have like, laptops surrounding you, making sure, okay, this one I'm answering the email, oh, this one, da, 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 oh, and this one, and you're answering their phone calls and stuff. All the stuff that a PA does, you do it, but you're doing it virtually, all virtually, and earn at the end of the day. Can you imagine? Because if you're working 4 hours and you're earning $15, that's $60 an hour. Multiply that by 19. The following day, you're still working, and the following day, you're still working, and the following day, you're still working. $60 every single day. Can you imagine in a month how much all that makes? Do your calculations. I'm not going to do them for you. I'm just bringing these ideas to your attention. What you do with it, it's up to you. Totally up to you. And then the sixth one is the one that I am doing. And I'm going to give you a tip if you are going to do it. Right? Audio transcriber. Audio transcriber, it is where it's like, I'm going to give you a practical example. YouTube, after a video is uploaded, they send my video to a transcriber who's going to transcribe everything that I'm saying right now. And then within like, I don't know, 30 seconds after my video is uploaded, and then you click CC, which is closed caption, then suddenly you see what do you call this, subtitles in my videos. That's done by us, by the way. We the ones who do that. Make sure that as you talk, whatever it is that you say on your videos, and then we submit to YouTube. YouTube puts it in the on your videos, and then when somebody who's hard at hearing or maybe busy in the subway and they can't put the video loud, all they do is just plug in their ear. If they don't have the earphones, all they do is just watch, but they read the subtitles. Sometimes, of course, I've seen with my videos, sometimes my subtitles are not accurate, especially when I'm gonna call names, or most of the time, maybe it's a South African name or a name that might sound or a word that might sound something else. But there's no accuracy. That's why I favor that you type your own subtitles. But that takes a lot of time. So the point that I'm trying to make here is on your YouTube videos, when you see subtitles, those are written by audio transcribers. Excuse me, people like ourselves. And companies as well. They may have like conferences or they may have like virtual conferences or virtual meetings, but they are having a bit of an issue with the accent. This is where I come in with a tip to earn more. Get the audios that are a little bit difficult to understand. For example, it must not be too far away from you as well. For example, me, I always go for audios that are coming from Nigeria. Sorry, Nigerians, nothing to shade about you. It's just that your accents are hard sometimes to understand on an audio. So because I used to watch a lot of Nigerian movies, so sometimes I do pick up some pidgin and now those videos they pay. Instead of getting paid $50 an hour, I can go like this. The accent is tough. Can I get paid $300 for it? So it's important that you go for the heart of it, like Russian accent as well. I went to school with Russians. So sometimes, when they do their thing and you're like, "Mhm." So I go for those kind of audios to transcribe because they pay more versus me just talking. I mean, and I'm a coconut, you can hear what I'm saying, right? So an American can transcribe my videos, or a British or a Canadian can transcribe my videos because I am articulate in how I speak. Versus if it's a Nigerian with a strong Nigerian accent, and some of them sometimes they do forget to speak proper. They will jump. They will, you can catch them while you are listening. That he forgot that it's in a formal setting, and they'll speak some pidginish, and I can catch that, and then I'm able to transcribe and send. I see I am African. I know you're Nigerian, British, and Nigerian in the room. I know, but you have a British accent. Interesting perspective about our accent. Yeah. So you'll find that Americans, most of the time, Americans, British, and Canadians, if there is a conference of some sort, they those audio tapes, they can be this much. They can be like, you'll find that you have over 200 of them. Why? Because of meetings that they may have with Nigerians, maybe in the oil industry, or in the cement industry, or some kind of land and stuff like that. I'm not gonna give away what these, because I do sign an NDA as well some with some of them. So I'm able to hear that, and I'm able to transcribe from audio to text, and then I send the audio. Sometimes I will just do one audio a day, and I made myself $600, and then I just take the money, goes into that other account that I'm not using. So that's what I'm trying to say to you. The resource that you can utilize, this one is a very popular one. This one opens and closes as well because it's very popular. Rev.com, rev.com. I think YouTube uses rev.com as well. I'm not sure. And then there is a British one called Take Note. That's the one that I do. Take Note. Rev.com, I used to be in that program, and Volvo did a number on me, so I was kicked out of it. Now, take a note, .co.uk, sorry, not .com, .co.uk. It does take, and sometimes it also closes and opens and closes applications. So the last time I checked, they were opened. I don't know now if they are still. I didn't check before I came to this live. So the point that I'm trying to make here is, if you got, it's important, please, whatever you do with audio transcription, have a good listening skills, very good listening skills. Also, sometimes people, when they speak, they don't speak in proper grammar. Sometimes it's like, even Americans, as they speak with the Nigerian counterparts, they are not speaking proper English. So it's your job as well to transcribe in a correct grammatical sentences. You get what I'm trying to say? Whether you're using American English or you're using, British English, is totally up to you, as long as it makes sense when they read the text from audio to text. Great listening skills, very important. Secondly, your grammar must be good, and lastly, your speed of typing must also be on point. You can test if you're not sure about your speed. Maybe let's do it this way: type 100 words per minute and see how fast you are. Okay, or maybe 300 words per minute. See if you'll be able. If you can, that means then you can do this job. If you can type 300 words per minute, then you can do this. You can do this. Okay. So it's a great job opportunity, also a side hustle, because you can go to your job during the day, come back home, do whatever needs to be done to prepare for the following day. If you've got kids, take care of the children, put them to bed at 7:30. Take care of the husband if the husband is a baby. No, I'm not like in a derogatory way. Whatever the husband needs, da 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 da. And then, of course, he understands and supports you that after your three jobs, I mean, your two jobs, which is your 9 to 5, and then being a mother, and then go to your third one, only spend like an hour, maybe one audio, pa, 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 send, and then go to bed. Set yourself goals. That's what I do. I would set myself goals like, okay, this audio is an hour long. I want to be done with it in 25 minutes. And then I relax after that. If I want more work, then I would request for them to send me two more tapes or whatever the case is. It's a great job. This one, I love it because you can do it from absolutely anywhere, even underwater if you have to. It's a nice job and it pays pretty good. And then the last one, this one involves your property. If you have a property and there's this space that is not utilized, you can rent that space out. Right now, people are starting podcasts. You can turn your garage into a podcast studio and then advertise it. But this one, you will have to also buy your own equipment like cameras and auto cues and whatever else that is needed. Or maybe the podcaster will come with their own equipment. Only thing that you're doing is renting out that space. If you have like a cottage that is spacious, you can rent it out to podcasters or turn it into an Airbnb or turn it into some kind of a workshop or whatever the case might be. If you've got space that is just sitting there, it's not being used, hire it out or rent it out to podcasters. Many people have turned their garages into podcast studios. So if you also want to rent out the equipment, then invest in buying those equipment that are suited for podcast and then rent everything out at a certain price. I don't know if you've seen something like that. A lot of people are doing. If you have a double garage, people now have moved their cars to the other garage, and the other garage is used as podcast studios. So this is practical, and also, everything is in your control, except when the people are busy doing their podcast. That's their business. It's not yours. You just making sure that everything, the equipment are taken care of. You can actually rent out the equipment as well to the podcasters, right? I hope I have covered everything. Like I said, I am going to put the resources in the description box. Right now, I'm going to a virtual meeting. Yeah, I know it's a busy week with virtual meetings. So I'm going to a virtual meeting and I'll have to cut it right here for today. Tomorrow, definitely, we'll be talking about a different topic, or maybe we're going to do like you guys will have to come through and let me know what did you take from what I have already dished to you since we started. As like every 7 days we come back and then I want to hear what have you done thus far. Are you doing anything? Are you considering anything? As you can tell, most of these things you don't need money. You just don't need capital. Some years you need capital. Do you need capital to join rave.com or what do you call this? Takenotes.com? No, no, you don't. So, starting a YouTube channel, do you need money? Maybe no. That stuff you only consider later, equipment and stuff. As long as you have a cell phone, that's it for you, right? That's it. You're in business. So, guys, no, thank you all so much for listening to me. I will see you tomorrow. So, my meeting already started at 6. I'll see you guys. Thank you so much. I'll leave everything in the description box when I'm done with the meeting. I'll see you later. Much love from me. I know I have not read all your comments. Bye bye, guys. Bye. I gotta run. I have to run.